Hello everyone. In this video, we're gonna see just how to import the uh, primary or the necessary views on your drafting. Okay, instead of just working on drafting, we can also have this 3D model. Once you develop that model, you can import the necessary views and then locate either in first angle or third angle projection system. So we're gonna start this for with this example, example one, part B. I'll share my CATIA V5, and then as you can see, the dimension units are in inch. So I have to set up the units first. So I'll share my CATIA in a second. Yeah, here. So the first thing I need to just open a part. Just press Ctrl N and part. You can type part and hit OK. And after that, let's set up the unit first. So I have to go to this uh, and options, tools and options. And then go right there in general. Under general, you'll find this parameter and measurements, and then you'll find this yeah, so it's an inch, so I'm good to go. So the first thing, I need to pick the plane. So that's your uh first step. Okay, you need to pick a plane. So wherever you have this chance, try to pick the plane which is parallel to, I'm sorry, parallel to the uh, front surface, the front view surface, right? So I'm gonna hit and then pick this YZ plane, and then I'll start. Yeah, you might not able to see the drawing, but it's example one, part B. Okay, so I do have like 3.5 uh widths, right? So I'll pick line or polyline, whatever, and then pick this 0 0. You can see this is vertical, and that's the initial point, right? As you can see in the previous example in class, we have seen these polar and Cartesian expressions either in relative or absolute coordinate system. So this would be the absolute one. So, and then the next one is, you can see I can give either angle, and distance, which is polar expression, or just Cartesian expression, x and y. So Cartesian, relative Cartesian, or relative polar. So you can see that's which is 3.5. So I can merely type right here 3.5, and then the degree 0. So you can see that, sorry, it's supposed to be 3.5. 3.5, and the angle is 0 degree. And then you can see that. And then I'll draw this inclined line, which is 60 degree, right? As given in the isometric view, which is 60 degrees. So what I'm gonna do is just draw, let me just pick random. You don't have to just worry about the lengths, but make sure it's larger, right? Large lengths. We're gonna just trim out that later, okay? So I'll pick this randomly somewhere. So make sure it's cross this vertical line, okay? But it doesn't necessary, but just make sure to do that. And then the angle here is, so what would be the angle? So 90 plus, and then the wrist angle would be 30, right? So which would be 120, 120. So 120 degree. Sorry. Yeah, because I picked that one. Let's say 7, and the angle is 120. So you can see that, and then you can press escape. And now let's pick another polyline, pick the origin, and then the height of the drawing is 1.75. 1.75. So type here 1.75, and then the angle is which is 90 degree. And then the rest, I'll just elongate this one, right? So until I intersect this point, until the intersection point of this line. So I'll pick that. You don't have to give the length. Uh, so the other ones, we need a modifier. We need to remove this part because we don't need that. So for that, if it's hidden, please try to find, navigate this trim, and then this quick trim, you can double click or just click and then hit OK, and then you can see it's removed. So we're good. So we can exit from sketching. And then we will pad this by the dimension. So the overall depth, I'm sorry, the overall depth is 2. So I'm now just pad using this pad tool, and that's 2. Yeah, you can either reverse direction or it doesn't matter. So we have this, and now I have to pick this surface, right? The top surface, and then sketch. And then my sketch will be a rectangle with a width of this 3.5. You can extend it, but and the other one is the height of the rectangle will be 1. So I'm gonna pick this and there. So the dimension from here, this edge to this edge is 0.5. You can see on the isometric view from here to this edge would be 0.5. Sorry, I have to double click to edit 0.5. And then you can see that. So now it doesn't matter the height of this one, okay? So make sure that this should be 1. Yeah, you can see it's 1, but it's kind of like redundant. The color changed to purple. So I need to just remove that. This is enough. So exit, make sure this line are either coincident or exit, or this line should be below this edge, okay? And then this as well. So, and then the cutting depth will be 1.25. You'll find that on drawing. So 1.25, and then you can have the preview, and then you'll see that. So you don't have this 3D model, and then the next step is just how to put this in drafting. So press Control and drafting or drawing. And the first step, as we have seen earlier, we need to open or setting up the sheet. So you can see it's ISO 3. Let's stick with that landscape. Okay. And the next step will be just adding frames and title blocks, and go to edit, shape background, and you'll find this frame and title block tool. Just pick sample 1 because we're gonna just working on we want the angle of projection symbols, right? So this will be the first angle projection system. Let's stick with the first angle projection system. So you can edit this one, double click, just example 1B, okay? And then we need a text. All dimensions are in text. You'll find that on the right side. All dimensions are in inch. You type that. Just write full name. And then drawing number, you can type either 1 or just 2 because we have like A. and sheet number 1. So our scale will be 1:1. Let's exit from this. And now let's import the views. So the first view that we need to import is the front view. So you will find this tool on the right side. If not, try to navigate or try to watch the previous video, okay? How to, if you just delete it, or if you can't find that, there's a way to restore these tools, right? So this is front view, pick that and go to the window, and then part 1 is here, or example 1 is here. So this will be definitely our front view. So you see that, and then when you click there and that surface, it will take your view to or picture to your uh, drawing sheet. Okay, so you can see, click in there, and then just go to the specification tree, right click, and click on properties, just to add these hidden lines, right? We do have hidden lines right here, but we don't see that. So try to check these hidden lines and center lines if you don't have any holes like that. Anyway, try to check on this and then hit OK, and then definitely you see this hidden line. So this, the scale of this one, the front view is 1:1. So if you want to scale up or enlarge it, again, go to properties, and here you can type, like, if you want to reduce, right, 1 to 2, but if you want to enlarge this one, so you'll have this one, and then hit OK. Let's see. So this will be the front view, first angle projection. The top view will be on the bottom, right? So I'm not take this one, and the other one, just expand this small down arrow, okay? So you'll find this projection. So the rest views, the rest primary views, that means the top and the side views, either it could be either right or left side view, will be projected from your front view. Okay, so that's why we need to pick this projection view. Click on that projection view. You see that, and then when you just hover your cursor, below this front view, you will see that top view right there. And again, projection, and then if you just hover uh, your your cursor to the right or to the left, you see that. But the right side view will be on the left side, right? On the left side. So put right here. So you see that. So this is kind of like, I mean, let's just reduce the scale, okay? Let's make it 1:1. It's kind of like it occupies all the drawing sheets. So these properties, right? And then scale, we're gonna put this 1:1. Okay, and then you'll see this. So you can have these views, right? So if you just move this front view, the rest view will also move, because they are just projected from this front view. So this is the how we can add uh, the views, the necessary projection views from your 3D model. Once you have that, it's pretty easy and straightforward. Okay, so you can see the scale and like that. So if you want to print out this as a PDF, since I do have only a single sheet, press Ctrl and P, and since I do have only a single sheet, I can just go to page setup and pick ISO S3. Why? Because the size or the style of the sheet of this printer and your drafting should be the same. So that's why we don't have any red lines right here. So you can have the preview if you want, and then you see that. Just to save it, click OK, and then you can name it just example 1. You can type example 1, okay? And then you can open that. So this is all for this example. So we're gonna have more exercise on this. Okay, thank you.